Dave here with Half Dozen Customs for Monte Monday, brought to you on Thursday. This week we had a lot of stuff going on. We went down to Chicago over the weekend, and then we did a bunch of yard work Monday, Tuesday, yesterday, Wednesday. It was beautiful out. It was like springtime. Yesterday was 70 degrees. So 1 o'clock in the morning, it started storming, real bad storms. It's been storming since. I'm taking the advantage right now. The rain let up so we can hear in the shop. Again, I'm in a metal tin roof and metal tin building, so when it's raining, you guys can't hear me on camera. So today we're gonna get underneath, and we're gonna get from where I left off with the PR15 a couple weeks ago. No, last week. It was last week. We got up to about the rear seat. Now we're gonna go up from like the rear seat to the front seat area. Basically, we're gonna go up to where the transmission cross member is. We're gonna get all that cleaned up, get it painted PR15. The bare metal patches that we put in, the new bare metal patches, I'm gonna rough them up with some 80 grit. We'll hit it with some two-in-one. They don't need to be PR15 because it's not rust. I know a couple weeks ago in the video we had talked about how I was just gonna hit the rust. The painted areas of the floor I wasn't gonna do anything with as far as PR15 went. And when we got underneath the car, we just PR15'd everything. It was, you know, there was more rust than there was paint. And by the time I would have went in and just spotted everything, it was just better to just coat it all. Plus, it looks nicer. Just fingers crossed it, you know, adhered to the paint. So, you know, we roughed it up pretty good with the wire wheel. So hopefully we'll be okay. So we're pretty much going to do the same thing going forward, minus the bare metal. Bare metal I'll hit with 2-in-1. So that's today's goal. We're going to get under there with the wire wheel, grinder, whatever, clean up what we didn't get cleaned up the other day, and get a PR15. So I am kind of, with all the rain that we've had, my shop leaks. So there is water everywhere. My floor is wet all over the place. So luckily, down underneath where we're going to be working, at least on this side, it's dry, so I don't have to, you know, lay in water. This side, on the other hand, we might be okay. We're gonna have to move that metal, that big piece of metal. I just had that delivered. So I'm gonna probably cut that in half, so that so it's easier to move. It's easier to move than a big piece, and I don't have anything that I'm gonna be cutting out that's 10 feet long. So we'll end up cutting that in half, but we'll start over here on the driver's side, and we'll get that prepped and ready to go, cleaned up, and then we'll cut that metal and we'll get that stuff moved so we can jump over to the other side. So let me get the stuff all prepped and ready to go, and we'll get to it. So we did get a new car cover for the Monte Carlo, so when it does rain in the shop, it's a waterproof cover, so the car's not getting all wet. Plus I just like stuff to be covered, you know, the mini truck's covered too. But and then I got a new face mask to show you guys. I wish I would have had this over the last couple of weeks. Part of the reason that we went out to Chicago is because we hadn't done Christmas with the family out there yet. So we went out there and we did our Christmas, and one of the Christmas gifts that I got was this full, covers your whole face. It's got filter down on the bottom and covers your whole face. So, and it like, I don't want to say suction cups to your face, but you know, it's a nice tight fit all the way around your face. So you guys will get to see that. That should help me at least with you know, keeping stuff out of my eyes and my mouth. I don't have to wear safety glasses and my painting mask under there now. I can just wear this thing. So you'll get to see that. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back. I think I'm all set up, ready to go. This is the shield that I got. It's called Active Shield. So I don't think that this was designed for what I'm going to use it for, but if it works, it works. So this is it. It's got a little filter on the bottom. It has replaceable filters inside here, and it pretty much covers your whole face. Don't laugh. It's not supposed to fog up, but I can already see it's fogging up, so we'll have to see how this works. This mask works good. I grabbed the impact driver so we can take our cover off. We gotta get that guy finished up and make the other one as well. I don't know if we'll get that done today. So I grabbed that, and then I grabbed the DA so that we can start DAing down this metal. Okay, so I cut out all the bad rust that we're making those covers for. By all means, it's not perfect. There's still some holes and stuff on the side, but I cut it out so that we could clean it out and PR15 inside there. And then, you know, it gets a cover over the top of it. So I'm really not too worried about how the hole looks.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Or that, you know, maybe I didn't cut it all out fully. Because, you know, it's going to get PR15'd and then we're going to put a cover over it. That cover will get seam sealed and PR15'd and undercoated. So you won't see any of that when I'm done. This mask works really good. I like it. But it does definitely fog up. So it's not as good as they say that it is, but I'm okay with it. It's much better than trying to crawl around under here with safety glasses and a painter's mask on. So definitely I think it's definitely a good tool to have in the shop. Just trying to clean all the you know, the loose metal off from cutting with the whiz wheel. I tried to do it with the grinder and it just destroyed my thing. So and with this mask, like, I just hit it with the blowgun instead of wiping it with a paper towel, because you know, if anybody's had face shields or safety glasses and you wipe them with a towel, like, you just scratch the heck out of them. So blowgun for sure. It blew all the dust off and it dried up my moisture in there.
By thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never knew she's so bad.
Oh, it looks like, whoa, you guys are gonna fall over. Looks like somebody was hiding bird seed. Bird seed all up inside that frame rail that I was blowing out. I'll be back. I'm gonna clean up our oil slick mess down there, and I'll be back. We're getting there, we're close. Okay, after cleaning up our oil slick from the leaky rear end and crawling under here, forgetting tools, crawling back out, to crawling back in here, to seeing that the battery was almost dead, to crawling back under here to notice that the memory card was almost empty. You guys got a full memory card now, full battery. I think I have the tools. We should be good for 10 minutes worth of work and another half hour of bullshit. Okay, let's get to it. Whoa, I almost knocked you guys over. Didn't even make it 10 minutes. I think I need to oil my tool.
That's what I said.
I think my tool's dying. Oh. All right, let's see, where are we at here? I think, well, let's see a little bit here that we can still hit with the wire wheelie dealy there. All right, I grabbed a new needle scaler. I keep them stocked, so we got a new one. They're awesome tools, but they don't last forever. I've had that one for probably about a year, but you know, I don't always use it, so you know, I don't know, I maybe got 10 uses out of it, probably not even that, but they're fairly cheap, and I know they don't last forever, so I always buy a couple of them when I go. So I'm gonna start, I'm just gonna squeeze over here to the other side, instead of moving all that metal and whatnot. I'm already under here. back here. Just double check. See, we need to get up in there still.
That's what she said.
One more thing. Okay. So, I think I've cleaned up as much as I'm gonna clean up underneath here for this portion of the vehicle. So I'm gonna clean up my mess and vacuum out underneath the car, and I'll be back with the PR15. We'll get this all coated. See you guys soon. All right, we're getting ready to get back under the car with the PR15. I just wanted to show you guys a little trick. You know, most of you probably know this. Some of you may not, so this is for the people who may not. PR15 hardens with air. So once you open a can, whether it be the pint, the quart, or gallon, the air that gets trapped in the can when you put the lid back on causes the top of the PR15 to harden. And it'll harden, you know, an 1/8 inch thick, and it's hard to get out of there. You got to chip it out with basically a screwdriver or a chisel, and you always end up with big chunks in your PR15 then. So what I do, it's just a piece of painter's plastic that before I put the lid on, I pretty much put the plastic over there, and then I used my hand to push the plastic down to the top of the liquid. Now, we may still have some around the edges that harden up, but the center will stay liquid. So as long as you're not digging around on the sides and whatnot, you won't have any chunks in there, and you won't have the whole thing skim over and harden on you. So it's always a good idea to do that. You can use like plastic bags from the grocery stores. Those work well if you don't have, you know, painter's plastic around. So, and another good thing with putting the plastic on here is if you get this PR15 around the edge of the bucket and you put the lid on it, it is damn near impossible to get this lid off. It glues itself to the bucket, and you basically ruin the bucket and ruin the lid. So now you might have some plastic that is stuck to the edges, but that is way better than having to ruin a bucket or to have it skim over on you. You know, a couple little chunks of plastic on it is much more tolerable than a stuck lid or a skimmed over bucket. So, just a little trick. Maybe it's helpful for some of you guys. We'll be back under the car. Alright, I didn't want you guys to think I shut you off because there was something wrong with the trick I was telling you. I just wanted to put some rubber gloves on before I start taking this plastic out, because I still have PR15 on my fingernails from last week. So, as you can see, it is still liquid in there. It did not skim over, it did not harden, and the lid did not stick to the top of the bucket. So, I just wanted to show you guys that. Make sure you wear rubber gloves. Okay, we're back into the car. I'm gonna start on the passenger side and work my way back out. We'll start at the front, work to the way to the back, and then work our way back out the driver's side. So then that way I'm not crawling under this wet stuff. Got my rubber gloves this time. Should save my hands, but no promises for the face or my belly button. I had stuff all over my belly last time. Should have brought some paper towels under here. Tried to dip my brush in the flashlight. Did you see that? I tried to do it again. I just see something in my peripheral vision there, and I think it's the bucket. Be right back. I did not take any pictures again. I always do that. Okay, I'm back. Grab some paper towels while I was out there. Right in the eye. Okay, I got it. I got it all out of my eye. I just didn't want black eye for the next 2 weeks, so I got it. I had to rent in the house. My eye's burning a little bit, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna wipe off. Well, I'll probably do that back on camera when I get under the car. I'm gonna wipe off the brush. I brought some paper towels down there with me now, and some more rubber gloves, so we can clean up the brush a little bit and put on a new set of rubber gloves and start our mess all over again. All right, be right back. Guys are running up light here. Okay, so I coated the bare metal on that side and kind of hit the inside of the frame because I can't really, I tried to get in there with the brush and I can't get in there, so just hit it with some rattle can, and I'm sure that, you know, I want to try and keep the majority of the frame shiny black, but you know, if I get undercoating on the inside of the frame, I'm okay with that. So but I'm gonna, your guys' light is dying, so I don't think you guys can see under here very well, so I'm gonna take you guys out of here while I finish up this driver's side and let you guys charge up, charge everything, charge your guys' battery and charge the flashlight that's on there. While I finish up this driver's side, there's not much to do. I gotta hit the frame and the inside of the rocker, hit this little bit right here, and then spray it with a rattle can. So you know, we're almost done here. You guys watched me do that whole passenger side. You're not gonna miss anything if I just do this driver's side without you guys. So I'll come get you guys when it's all wrapped up and stick you underneath there with the fresh light, and you guys can get a look at it. So I'll see you guys soon. How am I looking? Oh, PR 15 on my face. So we got it all done. There might be, looking for the light switch, there might be a couple of spots that we gotta go back and touch up, just like with the back side. I did when we did the back here, I came back the next week, I think, and hit a couple of spots that I missed, but no big deal. We'll do the same thing under here. You know, if there's anything that I missed, we'll come back and we'll just hit it again. You know, when you start you know, having it dripping all over you and everything's wet, and it gets harder to move around under here without, you know, sticking your head in it or your shoulder in it. So, you know, I'll come back, like, you know, I see right here, I just seen that just now that, you know, I missed that edge. So, you know, we'll come back and we'll hit that edge again later after everything's dry. So, but it's looking good under here. You know, we'll probably come back in and we'll probably spray the frame a little bit better. You know, I tried to hit it a little bit with the you know, the 2-in-1. We'll try and hit it a little bit better. But next week next week depends on the weather. So if it's super nice out, we're gonna drain the rear end out and get that pressure washed and scrubbed and needle scaled, so that can dry. And if it does dry, if it's a super nice day out and I leave it outside and it dries up pretty quick, then we'll get that rear end all POR 15'd. And if it's not super nice out, we'll come back underneath here and we'll undercoat the floor. So that way, you know, basically from the transmission that way is done. And, you know, maybe we'll do both. Maybe, you know, if it's nice out and we get that all pressure washed while it's drying, we'll come under here and we'll POR 15 everything. Or undercoat everything, sorry. Undercoat everything. So I'm hoping within the next couple weeks or so, we can have the rear end back in this, so that way it at least is movable again. Like I said, I don't like not having a vehicle movable. So if we can, you know, get the rear end back in here and get it movable, that'd be awesome. And then from there, we'll give it some thought and see where we're gonna go next. PR15 the inside, seam seal everything, so that's coming up. May get all the Dynomat ordered, so then that way after all the PR15 sets up, we can Dynomat the inside. And then we can start the dashboard. Get rid of all the wiring that's inside, all the last of the heating and air control stuff. Get rid of all that and start building the dashboard. Or we pull the trans and the motor out and continue on with the PR15 adventure and get the front of the frame done and all the suspension up there and get the rest of the floor from the transmission to the firewall done. So, you know, there's a couple options. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you know, we'll be sitting down and having a powwow and seeing which route we're gonna go. Either get the inside finished, like the inside of the trunk, inside of the car, get the dashboard done, or do we pull the motor and trans and finish the frame and the suspension on the front half? So we shall see. But stay tuned till next Monday, or stay tuned till next Monday. We will return with some more floor action and possibly rear end action. And then, yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe the last couple videos. Underside of the car is looking awesome. If you haven't checked out any of our other videos, please do so. Give a like, subscribe, share. That'd be awesome. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Oh, see, look, missed a spot there.